Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Artery Gear video. I'm still traveling, so I won't be able to put out videos consistently, and also the audio quality is going to suffer. But I'll try my best to read your comments and answer the questions you may have. Thank you for leaving them. Usually I upload a video, and then during the upload I'll answer the questions in the comments. But as you know, I'm traveling with family and some work-related stuff. So yeah, it's hard making those videos. So thank you for your understanding. One thing I do want to point out, well, the topic of this video is going to be how to speed check your gear. I actually found this out today after doing some extensive testing, and I think it's a pretty big discovery, and I didn't see any information on that, so I'm hoping to upload this video so you understand how to do this yourself. It's definitely I would say, a game changer, because you can see my Timmy here as at 261. I originally thought my Timmy was already 261, but that was my CN account. So actually my this JP account just had a 261 just now. Previously it was 260, and then I think at the start I had like 258, 259 because I had a plus 14 plus 14 one piece. But the reason why I guess I'm going to go over this is because speed is different than the other substats. You don't have a decimal after it. For example, HP it's 20.7. For crit damage, you can see it's 11.1. So you know the decimal behind it, but for speed you cannot see. It's actually not 15. There are decimal spaces after, and I believe for CN the fastest is actually 16, but I'm not sure if it will display 16. But in terms of the numbers here, you'll see 15, but not all 15 are created equal. So you can see here I'm at 261. However, if I were to swap a few gears out, for example, let's take this one and put this, you'll see that I'm at 260 now. So this is not 261, which I had before, but it's the same plus 15 that you'll see. You see here plus 15 on the second one, and then plus 15 as the first substats. So what makes those different? Like, again, it's the decimal places that you cannot see, and previously I thought that we could not check it, but I actually think I found a way to check it. I'm not sure if it's a bug or if this will get patched, so take it with what you will. If it doesn't work later, then too bad. I guess the devs patched it, but I'll just show you how today I found out I could patch that. So first of all, you want to sort your gear, let's say by substat. So this is main stat, this is the first substat. It's just as long as any of the substat meets the speed requirement, and you want gold, right? Because you only want to look at plus 15 gear. So you've got all those gears. So if this plus 15, plus 15, plus 15, so a bunch of plus 15s. So how do I determine which plus 15 is the best? So actually what you want to do is strip all your stuff. This is what I did previously, because you want to see what gear is the best. So let's strip everything. A bit of lag. And yeah, because you don't want the bonus from the speed boots as well as the speed set to affect your calculation for now. So you take first plus 15, or whichever you want to do. Let's say I want to use this one. And then a very unique thing that happened is, okay, so watch, I have this USB equipped, right? I want to click on all the inventory, and again, this is selected, so it shows speed, any golden substats. So I'm looking at plus 15s. So I want to see if this plus 15 is the same as this plus 15. So if I were to click this, you'll see that it's 149. So you can't really tell because it's plus 15, right? But actually, you might have seen it already as I was trying to show you, is if you click on what you have equipped right now, and then click on the item you want to compare it to, it shows you a up or down button. So I know that because compared to this gun, the substat of plus 15, my USB plus 15 is better because it has the decrease arrow. So I know that this plus 15, the decimal place is higher than this one. And if I were to compare to, let's say, I think this piece, no, or where's the piece that, so I think, yeah, this USB is my highest. But let's say I have this gun, and I equip it, and I want to compare it to the gun that I just showed you. So it still is red, meaning that the gun I have equipped is better. But if I compare the gun to this shield, it actually shows that it's increased, right? So there, although there's no change, it's still plus 0 is 150. The numbers, the up and down, shows that, you know, the one being compared to is better than the one I have. So I know this piece, and if I compare this USB to this shield, so I know this piece has similar substats in terms of decimal places as this piece, but it's lower than this piece. So this piece is my highest plus 15, because if I compare to the gun, so I have to unequip the gun. If I compare to the gun, the number is red. If I compare to the shield, the number again is red. So basically it's telling me that this USB is higher than both the gun and the shield. But if I use the shield compared to the USB, it's green, it's blue, and if I compare to the shield, it's blue. So it means that the gun is lower than the USB and the shield. So which means if that theory is correct, if I equip the shield and I unequip everything else and I compare to the gun, it should be lower than both of them, right? So yeah. Sorry, it should be better than the gun and worse than the gun and worse than the USB. No, my bad. It should be better than the gun and worse than the USB. Oh my god, I'm getting confused. So if you compare to that, yes. So the USB in comparison is blue, which means it's better, and the gun in comparison is red. So we can use that to see in kind of descending order what equipment you have has the highest substats. So of course, if I show here and I equip everything again, let me just use my preset. It's 261 now, right? So I know that this is my fastest piece, and I think this is my lowest piece. So I will exclude this one for now. And if I were to compare, again, I'm sort by, because I just did this so I remember. So I know which equipment I really need to upgrade. So here, yeah, the boots doesn't matter because this 35 is always constant. But I can see that, you know, if I were to check, actually I need to equip it. Because this is the plus 14 plus 15 here, yeah. So I will exclude everything. So if my calculations are right, my slowest piece is this piece. So if I were to compare, click on the piece I have equipped again on the left side, so this one, compared to my USB, yes, so it's blue, which means the USB is higher, so this is slower. Compared to the shield, again, it's blue, so it's lower. Compared to the gun, it's lower. Compared to the scope, it's lower, right? So I know this piece is my slowest piece, even though it's plus 15, it's the slowest, but it's still better than the other plus 15s I have, like this one. So if I click on that, I have to click it here on the left side compared to that, yeah, it's red, it's red, it's red, and it's red. So all my other 15s are gonna be slower than this. It's, yeah, red, 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 yeah. So you can really use this to tell which one is your slowest. And I think my second slowest is this one. So what's going to happen is it's going to turn blue when I compare to this piece. But so you actually saw that already happen. Again, I have to click on the piece. Here it turned blue. Here, right? No, it turned red. Yes, it turned red because it's better than this, but it's gonna turn blue against against everything else. So it's my second slowest piece after this, because yeah, it turns red, so it's better, and then it turns blue. Yeah, because blue means that if I were to equip this instead of the one I just clicked, I have a higher value. So I know this is my second. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is red. Yeah, red is. No, it's not my. So my slowest is then the gun. Oh my god, I'm learning as I go as well. So, okay, to recap, red means that whatever you're comparing to, you're better than it. Okay, and blue means that so in this case, because I know this this shield is really fast, so I know that this is better than the gun and better than the, yeah, better than this. Okay, so this is third fastest, right? Because if I compare to this, yeah. Okay, so this is fastest. So I know USB is fastest, shield is second fastest, scope is third fastest, and then gun is second last. And if I were to click on the gun and click on this plus 15, it show red. Yeah. So which means that if I were to swap, this would decrease. So it means, yeah, exactly. So this is my slowest, this is my second slowest, third slowest, fourth and fifth. So pretty much these three I think are on the high end of 15. If I were to swap out maybe this and maybe potentially this, I would get a I would probably be able to get a 262, right? But in the grand scheme of things, if you're not RNG contesting, it's not going to really matter. And I do feel that as we progress, you know, bruisers or defense comps are going to be more important. So you're not going to, you know, really compete in terms of RNG with a lot of the the enemy units. And just for fun, I'm going to show you that even if it's 261, I know I've seen people with 262s, so it's not really going to matter anyways. So let's just for fun throw it at someone and see that actually it doesn't really matter even if you can compete speed RNG, because there's what, 5% speed RNG, so the one speed difference is not going to make or break your game. Just making sure I have all of them geared, and this is 261. Yeah, pretty much. So let's try that. If I lose, then it's a funny way to end the video. You know, I spent like the red crystals to help that, but it didn't matter. Oh, so it did matter in this sense. Let's see how close actually. Oops, let's not. Oh, how close was it? 96%. Oh, so not like a deal breaker in terms of the RNG that happened, but yeah. I still may not even end up winning because of this is a very tanky. It is a very tanky Della, looks like. So I run a Della as well, just because I feel like Della is like, it's another layer of RNG the enemy has to fight through. Because your Della has a chance to counter, and then my Della, if she counters, she can kill pretty much a squishy. He can kill pretty much a squishy Ruri. But more and more people are picking that up, and they are using the fire units instead. But yeah, I win here because yeah, I want speed RNG, and yeah, I don't know if that one extra one makes a difference, but it was very interesting to see, you know, if you're dealing with decimal places and you're not sure, this is how we go about checking. So I'm just gonna end the video here. I'm not too big on PvP just yet, which I will be once I think the next patch drops, because Jesse will definitely change things up, and with Jesse and Lila, the PvP teams are going to be insane. So I'll talk about it next time when we arrive there, but until then, have a good day.